Hello and welcome to the Digital Associate Program. This is a transformative and immersive curriculum that is focused on helping women to use technology to establish themselves as profitable digital professionals. Operative word, profitable digital professionals. Now, we're going to be looking at the entire landscape of digital administration and the different opportunities that it offers. So we'll consider in this module for today, we will explore the problems that exist, the why do we have a need for digital associates. We would also explore key trends that are shaping the industry, what's happening, potential impact, and then we'll also look at the different roles that digital associates can embody, the different outputs of this prestigious digital associate position. Now, this is the background. This is the root cause of the foundation of the digital associate program. A study was conducted by the US Department of Labor, and it was found that around 32% of adult women and mothers between the ages of 25 and 44 were out of work. And this was because they were raising families. Now, there are some women who are in career positions or opportunities who are doing it because they do not want to miss out on building their career. But if given a choice, they will do something that gives them a chance to also raise their families being present. I mean, take a look at our typical Lagos. So for those who live in Nigeria, Lagos, where if you live on mainland, work on the island, you have to leave your house as early as maybe 5, 6 to get to work, and then come back 6, 7. And so your life revolves, and some people even get home later, so maybe 9 or 10, and your children barely see you apart from maybe weekends, and you are not as involved as you would like to be in the children's activities. So who am I and why am I talking to you about being a digital associate? My name is Ruth Zuberu, and this is my lovely family. This is the reason for the program that you're being on. In 2015, I had my second son, and I was a typical stay-at-home mom because I had my children in quick succession, my first son's in quick succession, and it was difficult to find a job that could give me the allowance to be at home for them, since they were not yet of school age and we were not open to taking babies to crash. So I decided to look out for what I could do at home. I first started a fashion business. I was sewing and doing Ankara accessories as well. But because I was still nursing a baby and I had a toddler, it was hard working during the day because my toddler would be crawling about, chalk, needles, all those things. So I used to do my work at night when he was asleep and the other baby was asleep. But it then meant that I didn't get enough sleep because I'm awake during the day and then I'm working at night. So I kept breaking down. My husband told me, look, babe, this is not working. Go and look for that thing to do. And so I stumbled on someone talking about blogging online. I then took some courses, international courses, and I got my first post on the Huffington Post. Now, the Huffington Post is one of the big blogs, lifestyle or news blogs in the US. And when I got that, it was like a light bulb moment for me and for those who are on the online space. And then it became, oh, how did you get on this? Can you teach me? And so I opened a group. And in 2018/19, I mean, we grew the group to over 2,000 people before it was archived, where I was teaching people how to get right for the internet, how to get seen, get known, get paid on the internet. But I just realized that I didn't find joy and fulfillment in just teaching. I wanted to help people to get it done. And so when people approach me, okay, yes, you've taught me. Now I want you to do it for me. Can I pay you to do it for me? And so the consulting business was born in 2019, where I was now offering services for building online presence. And so we have done that. And when in 2019, we discovered that there was a trend for everyone who worked on probably a social media campaigns or they were doing anything, we'll first draw up a content calendar. And so we decided, okay, why don't we create the content like content cookbook, something that helps people with prompts and templates, for them to be able to plan out their content. And so I wrote a book, a 365 prompt book for the year 2020. And then we had just entered the year, January, February, and COVID struck, lockdown everywhere. And it was not like, okay, we have done a full year's type of content. We didn't envisage COVID. So why can't we do something that is trend, that responds to trend, something that is dynamic? My dear sisters, that's how I ventured into creating a software, a mobile app, that's Sambe, which helps content creators create content on the go. And so it has been a journey. It has been a journey, and I would love to see each and every one of us go through that sort of transformation in different ways and different levels. Everybody's path is different, but there are multiple opportunities that becoming a digital associate can open up for you. And so, who is a digital associate? Like we have all been told, a digital associate is someone who provides support and assistance in various digital related tasks within an organization or for an individual. For example, for a high profile person, a digital associate could be an executive assistant or virtual assistant or a marketing assistant. So we're helping them execute digital initiatives or manage their assets. So assets include websites, social media, podcasts, YouTube, and then maintain these different digital platforms. So a digital associate will typically possess a combination of technical skills, so like the main backend, how to do the work, digital literacy, knowing how to navigate these tools and how to use it for growing business, and then organizational abilities to effectively support the projects and operations. And this is where I believe women excel the most, because we do organizational skills, we demonstrate organizational skills almost every day of our lives when we are working on our families, different jobs. As a wife and mother, you're a wife, you're a sister, you're a sister-in-law, possibly you're doing something in church, or you're in one association. So at every point in time, you are juggling multiple balls. So being a digital associate is just ensuring that you get paid for doing all the juggling that you need to do. Okay. And so what warrants this becoming a digital associate? Why is it important? Why is this something that we should really look out for? Digital admins, there are operational inefficiencies. These tools that a lot of people are using, one, they're not very familiar with them. And two, there are many times manual tasks that they can either get tired of. For example, like a CEO can just get tired of constantly checking their mails or setting up meetings or sending out newsletters, and they need somebody to just take out that repetitive burden, and while they focus on the actual work it is that they do. And so that is one way. Another thing that makes becoming a digital associate something that is way of great importance is the fact that in the era of remote working, digital admins, they play a crucial role in ensuring that work is still continuing. Like I said earlier, when COVID hit, almost everybody was locked down. That's even when many people embrace remote working, because they now realize, okay, we can still work from different places without everybody seeing everybody. And so being remote is no longer a challenge like that, but is now a window of opportunity. Another reason why the digital associate program is a good fit for now is the fact that businesses are adapting to digital transformation. Many businesses are opening up to new ways of using the internet to drive innovation, improve their business efficiency, expand their market. People who did before did not think that they could export are now thinking of having global customers. And so even if they cannot do it themselves, they can hire someone to explore those options where they are now able to stay ahead of the market. Not only that, data management is now key. Like, is basically gold. They're able to mine data, use analytics with social media. You can look at how many people are following your page, where they are from, what age they are, what time they look at your page, and you're able to then maximize that to either know when to post, know how to target if you're doing marketing. And a lot of things can be done now with using these digital tools in terms of making informed marketing decisions. So your return on investment of marketing is greatly increased because you're using digital tools. And then excellence in customer service. Right now, many people, you don't have to wait until you go to the office to lay a complaint. Some people on the social media, they're able to complain and they get response. It's almost a running joke that if you want to get quick response, go to Twitter and call out a company, and then they will respond to you because they want to put their best foot forward on these digital platforms. So having a digital associate for organizations is a no-brainer if they want to ensure that customer service excellence is key in both retaining old customers and winning the hearts of new customers. Now, we're looking at job roles. What are the job roles that are in demand for you as a woman who is working, possibly working from home or working from your own office, or to be able to make money via digital tools or digital skills? The first one is being a virtual assistant. Even this being a virtual assistant, it has a lot of parts. So it could go from be managing the administrative part, emails, schedules, taking calls, travel arrangements, to managing their social media, helping them create content, helping them, do edit videos, to different things. So different people have different needs of their virtual assistants. And then you get paid for it, depending on how you have structured your work. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one is being a graphic designer or a visual asset creator. I put visual asset creator because when people think about graphic designers, they only think about all those that create flyers. But like we'll see in the course of this work, creating digital assets, for example, a proposal is a presentation is a digital asset. A pitch document is a digital asset. And for someone who is able to sit down and take text and convert it to an eye-catching piece of work, would get paid handsomely doing this. I mean, it's something that for a presentation of maybe 10 pages or 10 to 12 pages, you can earn as little as 30,000 naira. And this is something that, depending on what tools that you use, you're able to get it, churn it out in good time. And so it's something you can do 2 hours today, 2 hours tomorrow. I mean, I'm trying, or 2 hours in 5-6 hours. You should be able to do these templates. You should be able to put out a very good presentation slide if you have the eye for it. And so many women who are artistic, they're able to transfer those skills to using these tools for creating graphics or creating infographics or presentation slides and getting paid whilst doing that. Great. The third one is being a community manager. So right now, community is king. Many people have created communities on WhatsApp, Telegram. Some have communities on Circle, Mighty Networks, and some other sophisticated communities. But they need someone to manage it, someone who has an engaging personality, someone who is able to reach out, someone who is able to connect with people and just build the life of the community. It's very important, and people pay to have people manage their communities. And almost everyone I know has a community manager that is not working physically. So they are remote working. And Filipinos and all of these people are taking these virtual assistant jobs, especially these virtual assistants and community managers. They're doing it so well. And I would love to see Nigerians take a big share of that market, because I mean, we can do it. Okay. But number 4, social media manager. So this one I won't say a lot about it, because we all know that we have social media platforms, and anyone who manages the platform for a person or an organization is a social media manager. So they're able to create posts, respond to comments, schedule content, and create an engaging consistency online for a person or a brand. E-commerce assistant. So this is for those who manage online businesses that have like an e-store, e-commerce store. So whether physical products, either an Etsy store for those who are in the US, or a Jumia, all these like Jumia, Konga stores, you can upload product listing, image description, basically manage the inventory. So we can even walk up to someone who has a thriving brick and mortar business, like a physical business, and say, okay, I can put your business on these e-commerce platforms, and then you help them do it, and you're updating it. Once people make purchase, you're helping them, ship out what has been bought. When you do that, you get paid for it. Okay. So the next one we're talking about is an email marketing specialist. This email marketing, I don't know if you have signed up for anything from any organization, and then once in a while you get emails sent to you. So yes, that is the job of an email marketing specialist. They design and schedule emails for organizations, and so it can either be for promoting a particular product, or just sending out newsletters or broadcast messages every week or every month, or depending on how they want to send it, but doing it on behalf of someone else. That is a job role for somebody. Project manager assistant. So this is someone who even assists the project manager, and you have the ability to even grow into full-fledged project management. So you're supporting project managers in planning, executing projects, you're tracking timelines, you're ensuring that everybody is communicating amongst each other, everyone is doing what they should, as and when due. This is a big role because it has a lot of room for growth, and it's, in terms of value for pay, you can earn a lot of money either working as a freelancer or being plugged into an organization as a project manager or an assistant project manager. Okay. A virtual summit or webinar assistant, or an online event assistant. So this is someone who's able to set up virtual events, workshops, webinars. Now there are different tools apart from Zoom and what's the other one? Zoom and Teams for virtual events. Like you have things like Hopin, you have things like Hey Summit. Setting up and coordinating online events is big money for those who know how to do it. And so you're assisting with all the setups, sending out letters, coordination, And even for those who are also doing physical events, you can help them with organizing it. So if you have an event planning background, this is something that you really enjoy doing, because it's almost like doing a physical event planning, but it's now virtual. So you're managing communications with different stakeholders and getting everything ready for the big day. Now, meal planning coordinator. So this is for those who are interested in food or healthy food. And I put this here as an example of something that you do for yourself that you can do for others. So this includes meal planning. This includes weight loss. This includes weight loss. This includes maybe caring for a special needs child, because things that you have done and you have great success from doing it yourself, you can either teach other people to do it, or you can provide services that help them to do it themselves, and then you get paid for it. So this is just an example of those type of things. So depending on what your experience or training has been, you can create a service where you're either teaching or offering a service for a special kind of people. And then video editor or storytelling rather. So this is not just the regular video editing. This is someone who understands digital marketing, who understands storytelling, and is able to use videos to create a story, conceptualize, ideas, develop a captivating storyline, and then put it together in such a way that the audience is captivated and it tells a compelling story. So whether it's for a not-for-profit, whether it's for a marketing campaign, you're able to edit, use pictures, use sounds to be able to do that. Video editing is amazing, and it has a lot of potential. So you have seen, these are like 10. This list is not exhaustive. This list is not exhaustive. It can, you are able to move between any of these, and at some point you can even transition. Some of them are overlapping, because you can transition between one role or the other depending on where you are or what you want to do at that particular moment. You can do one or more of these things. Honestly, there's no hard and fast rule about any of them. Now, so that, I mean, it's a non-exhaustive tool. I would really love to hear if you have. I would really love to hear if you have other things, other job roles that you have found, to be very interesting. So let's just share it here or share it in the group. Now, so far we've explored the different problems that exist that make you valuable to hire digital associates. We've discussed key trends, and we've discussed different roles that digital associates can embody in different industries. Now it's time for you to identify 2 or 3 job roles you find interesting and you want to explore. This is your assignment, and then you can, for this assignment, you can put it in the group as a response to the question that will be asked, and then let us know which 2 or 3 job roles you would love to explore. I'd love to see your answers in the group. Have a nice one.